Welcome to an exciting journey into the wild. Today, we will explore one of the most amazing animals on the planet, the rhino. Did you know that rhinos are not only a symbol of strength but also in serious danger of extinction? They can weigh up to 2,300 kg, but their heft lies not only in their huge bodies but also in their importance in the ecosystem. These giant creatures play a vital role in maintaining ecological balance, from enriching the land to creating habitats for many other animals. However, they are facing serious threats from humans, and their survival depends on our conservation and care. In today's video, we'll take a deep dive into rhinos, from their unique behaviors and biology, to their habitats and the challenges they face. Follow along to discover why rhinos are so important and what we can do to protect them. Not only will you find useful information, but you'll also have the opportunity to get involved in conserving these amazing creatures. So let's get started on this exciting journey. Outstanding features and role in the ecosystem. Rhinoceros are one of the largest land mammals, second only to elephants in size. The white rhinoceros, the largest species, can weigh up to 2,300 kg and measure between 3.7 and 4.2 meters in length. The Indian rhinoceros is also quite large, weighing around 2,000 kg and measuring 3.5 meters in length. Other rhino species, such as the black rhinoceros, Javan rhinoceros, and Sumatran rhinoceros are generally smaller, ranging from 800 to 1,500 kg. The rhinoceros is notable for its two horns located on its nose, which are made of keratin, the same substance that makes up human hair and fingernails. The larger horn can be up to 1.5 meters long, while the smaller horn located at the back is shorter. Different rhinoceros species can vary in horn size. For example, the horn of the black rhinoceros is usually longer than the horn of the white rhinoceros. Rhinoceros horns are often used in activities such as foraging for food, defending themselves against predators, and in fights over territory or mates. An interesting feature is that rhinoceros horns can regenerate themselves if damaged or broken, but this process is very slow and takes many years to fully recover. In particular, in the wild, rhinos can live from 35 to 50 years, depending on the species and habitat. Rhinos are not only large herbivores, but they also play an important role in the ecosystem of wild areas. When rhinos eat grass and shrubs, they help maintain the vegetation structure, creating ecological diversity for the habitat of many other species. Their grazing not only helps regulate the growth of trees, but also creates space for small plants and weeds to grow. This provides an ideal habitat for birds, insects, and other small animals. For example, areas where rhinos graze low grass will become safe havens for birds such as hornbills or rodents. Rhinos also create pathways in dense forests or tall grass areas, making it easier for other species to move through dense areas. In addition, they contribute to the distribution of nutrients in the ecosystem through excretion of dung, which improves soil quality and facilitates the growth of new plants. However, rhinos also face serious threats, including poaching for their horns and habitat loss due to human destruction. Current rhino conservation efforts focus on preventing poaching, protecting habitats, and educating the public about the importance of conserving this species to maintain the ecological balance they provide. behavior and characteristics. Rhinoceros, especially the white and black rhinos, are generally solitary, except during the breeding season or when the mother is nursing her calf. Mature male rhinos generally keep their distance from each other and are very protective of their territories. The size of a male black rhino's territory can range from 2 to 20 km2, depending on the availability of food and water in the area. Despite their ferocious appearance and large bodies weighing between 1,000 and 3,500 kg, depending on the species, rhinos are generally shy and avoid confrontation unless provoked. When feeling threatened, instead of attacking immediately, rhinos usually try to retreat. This is aided by their highly developed sense of smell. The rhino's olfactory system can detect scents from up to several kilometers away, helping them to detect danger from a distance and decide whether to move or not. This developed sense of smell makes up for poor eyesight, as rhinos can only see clearly up to about 30 m. During the breeding season, female rhinos become extremely protective of their calves. Mothers often create a safe area around their dens. Mother rhinos tend to breed every 2 to 5 years and raise their calves for the first 2 to 3 years of their lives before they become independent adults. Mother rhinos travel a distance of about 20 to 50 km per day in search of food, mainly grass and water, but always make sure not to leave their calves too far. A unique feature of the mother rhino's behavior is the ability to recognize her calves not only by appearance but also by their distinctive scent. This helps them protect their calves from natural predators such as lions and threats from humans. This behavior has been documented in numerous studies, suggesting that the sense of smell plays an important role in communication and protecting offspring. In addition to their keen sense of smell, rhinos also communicate with each other through a variety of sounds. They make loud roars to warn of the presence of predators or territorial invaders. Some rhino species, such as the white rhino, also make smaller hisses or calls to communicate with other members of the herd, especially when there is a threat. Studies have also shown that these sound frequencies can travel large distances, allowing rhinos to warn each other even when they are miles away. Rhino hunting and foraging techniques. Although rhinos are not predators in the sense of hunting other animals, they play an extremely important role in maintaining the ecological balance and food chain in grasslands. Rhinos, especially the white and black rhinos, have a varied diet consisting mainly of grasses, leaves, and shrubby vegetation. White rhinos are the largest herbivores on the planet and have a large mouth, which is well suited to grazing close to the ground. They often use their powerful horns to topple large branches or destroy bushes in order to reach areas with young grass or soft vegetation. This is especially important in grasslands, where finding good food sources can help maintain the health and reproduction of the species. The black rhinoceros has a different mouth structure than the white rhinoceros, with a hook-shaped upper lip that allows it to easily pluck leaves from shrubs or small trees. This species mainly feeds on tall shrubs rather than grasses, using its horns and large body to break down branches and bushes, helping to create open spaces for new plants to grow. The rhinoceros's hearing and sense of smell are highly developed, which compensates for its poor eyesight. Rhinoceros can detect sounds at long distances and use their sense of smell to locate food or find areas with nearby water sources. This ability is especially useful at night or when the light is low, helping them easily find areas with lush vegetation. Rhinoceros are not simply large herbivores. They also play an important role as ecological engineers in grassland and rainforest ecosystems. By moving and foraging, they help control the overgrowth of vegetation, especially shrubs, thereby maintaining a balance for other small herbivores, such as antelopes and zebras. The clearing of bushes and branches by rhinos also allows sunlight to reach the ground, promoting the growth of small plants, thereby contributing to maintaining biodiversity in the area. At the same time, the paths that rhinos create while foraging also become paths for other animals, from rodents to larger species such as deer. In addition to helping maintain vegetation structure, rhinos also provide a source of benefits for other birds and insects. Yellow-billed storks often follow rhinos to collect small insects and parasites from their skin, while dung beetles help decompose waste, creating a richer habitat for plants. Despite their vital role in the ecosystem, rhinos face many threats, most notably poaching for their horns and habitat loss due to human expansion. Conservation efforts, including the creation of protected areas and anti-poaching campaigns, are underway to save this precious species from extinction. Habitat. Rhinos live mainly in savannas, rainforests, and wetlands. Their habitats range from Africa to parts of Asia, where they find food and water. The forests where rhinos live are often rich in biodiversity, with many different species of animals and plants. However, rhinos are facing many challenges in their habitat. Climate change is causing many rhino habitats to shrink, while urban and agricultural development is also encroaching on these areas. Deforestation for farming has reduced the area of rhino habitat, making it more difficult for them to find food and water. A study by the World Wildlife Fund found that about 60% of rhino habitats are threatened by human activities. Some protected areas are becoming overcrowded, while others are being exploited indiscriminately. For example, in the Ngorongoro National Park in Tanzania, a conservation project has successfully increased the rhino population from 500 to more than 800 in the past 10 years. However, this encroachment threatens not only the survival of rhinos, but also many other animals in the ecosystem. Threats to rhinos. Rhinos are currently facing a range of serious threats, mainly from human activities. Of these, poaching for their horns is the most pressing issue and poses a direct threat to the survival of the species. Rhino horns have long been considered a luxury item, highly valued on the black market, especially in some Asian cultures such as Vietnam and China, where people believe that the horn has medicinal properties, from increasing vitality to curing cancer, despite no scientific evidence to support this. Rhino horns can fetch up to $60,000 per kilogram on the black market, more than gold, creating a huge financial incentive for illegal poaching. Africa and Asia are the two hotspots for rhino poaching, with the black and white rhinos in Africa suffering the heaviest losses. Meanwhile, in Asia, the Javan and Sumatran rhinos are on the brink of extinction, with only about 74 Javan and less than 80 Sumatran rhinos remaining in the wild. The importance of conservation. Conserving rhinos is not just about protecting the animal, but also about protecting an important part of the ecosystem. Rhinos play an essential role in maintaining ecological balance by consuming plants and creating habitats for many other animals. The presence of rhinos helps maintain biodiversity, which is important for the health of ecosystems. The conservation organizations around the world, such as WWF and Save the Rhino, are implementing various programs to protect rhinos. A typical example is the White Rhino Conservation Program in South Africa, which has successfully increased the white rhino population from near extinction in the early 1990s with only about 50 individuals to more than 18,000 individuals in recent years. Protected areas, such as Kruger National Park, are carefully managed to ensure natural habitat for rhinos and other wildlife. The maintenance and restoration of ecological areas is essential to support rhino growth and reproduction. The increase in rhino numbers has led to a threat from poaching due to the high value of rhino horn on the black market. Robust measures such as the deployment of armed patrols, tracking technology and satellite monitoring have been put in place to protect rhinos from poachers. Rhinos are not only beautiful creatures, but also symbols of strength and biodiversity on Earth. They play an important role in the ecosystem, helping to maintain the natural balance and supporting the lives of many other species. However, with extinction looming due to poaching and habitat loss, rhinos need protection more than ever. So are you ready to join the fight to protect these giants? We cannot stand idly by while these majestic creatures are facing extinction. Share your thoughts below this video. What ideas do you have to help protect rhinos? We would love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to watch more interesting videos about wildlife. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any stories about this mysterious natural world. Protecting rhinos is not just the responsibility of a few individuals or organizations, but of all of us. Here are some ways you can contribute to the fight to protect rhinos and wildlife. Let's join together to protect rhinos and ensure that future generations have the opportunity to admire their beauty. Take action now, and remember, every little action you take can make a big difference. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos about the world of wildlife. Together, we can make our voices louder in the fight to protect these giants of nature.